Hello and welcome to another great edition of Victor Alonge on Real Estate. My name is Victor Alonge, I'm your anchor. And this week, as we promised last week, we will be looking at the importance of commercial real estate to the economy. Commercial real estate is actually key, it's huge, and it makes a lot of contribution to real estate performance. But we have seen that lack of, tangible fiscal and monetary policy support for the investment class, has actually impacted negatively and has restricted, the contribution of commercial real estate to our gross domestic product and, by extension, our development. I will be looking at this in greater detail after this short break. Please don't go away. Welcome back from that short break. This is still Victor Alonge on real estate, and I remain your anchor, Victor Alonge. Like I said, we will be looking at the importance of real estate in the economy. And we all know that the current economic climate, has actually battered investment classes across board, not just real estate, but it includes commercial real estate. And apart from the qualities of commercial real estate in withstanding the economic challenges that we have in terms of in a portfolio of a well-diversified portfolio, there are reasons to actually have commercial real estate even under the current environment. Yes, you will say, the risks are real, but income and return characteristics of commercial real estate, provide what we call a buffer through annualized cash flow, and that is consistent. And if you are lucky to enter, the real estate cycle at the appropriate time, that is when at the beginning of a sustained growth in value, then you will be positioning yourself for attractive return over a long period and even capital appreciation. Commercial real estate in the economy, as we all know, creates jobs and also spaces for retail, for offices, and for manufacturing. So the importance of real estate is practical. But what are the key factors that actually drive real estate market? I'm talking about commercial real estate market. I think the first one is actually demographics. The population, the economic activities, the establishment of businesses, etc., actually attract decisions to carry out commercial real estate development. The interest rate is also very important. The lower the interest rate, the more attractive it becomes, to undertake commercial real estate. And the economy, if the economy is booming, you have a lot of jobs, and then you need offices, you need factories, you need warehouses, and so on. So it encourages, commercial real estate development. Of course, government policies or subsidies can also influence, activities in the commercial real estate market, especially to promote efficiency. Government can actually deliberately put in policies to encourage, to subsidize the commercial real estate sector in order to promote efficiency and productivity in the economy. And also, in any case, anybody that wants to go into commercial real estate, whether organization or individual, you'll be looking at the bottom line. And how do we now ensure that commercial real estate investment is encouraged? I think the first thing we need to look at is the production, the bringing to life of commercial real estate in the economy. I'm not sure we can actually have a thriving, a very strong and active commercial real estate market without, a proper and a sustainable real estate investment trust that is fit for purpose in terms of the legal structure, in terms of the economic incentive, to encourage real estate, taxation consideration by government, and also because real estate is a major multi-professional structure. It brings together a whole range of professionals, accountants, estate surveyors and valuers, of course, in the production, you have builders, you have architects, and so on and so forth, and bankers who actually are responsible for the financial architecture of it. But what is the structure of real estate investment trust that we have now? Real estate investment trusts is actually key because commercial real estate development requires huge capital, and in most cases, that cannot be handled by just one investor. But real estate investment trust, which is actually the pulling together of resources from a large number of smaller investors with a view to advancing real estate investment development is far better and more effective. And in this country today, we know that the National Assembly actually enacted the Investment and Securities Act in 2007. The Securities and Exchange Commission also came up with their rule in 2013. Both of these, that is the Act and then the SEC rule, 2013, actually regulate real estate investment trust in this country. And specifically, these two documents have given the opportunity for professionals within the real estate sector to be creative. Yes, Section 154 of the Act empowers SEC, to approve, to register, and to regulate collective investment schemes in Nigeria. And these collective investment schemes include those administered as real estate investment trusts. The SEC Rule 509, Section 1, actually clearly states that a real estate investment trust can and shall wholly acquire and hold legal title to property or choose to hold equitable and beneficial title to such property through trust deed or such other structures as may be acceptable to SEC. And this is where lies the challenges to professionals and any other structure that's acceptable to SEC. So the challenge here is for professionals, to come together and create structures. What has happened in the banking industry in the last 15 years, has been revolutionary. We need that revolution within the real estate sector to come up with structures that can be acceptable to SEC so that we are not actually restricted to the traditional or the mundane structures that may not really work well because of our, economic structure here and the fact that we don't have long-term financing in the banking sector. So these are the issues. The truth of the matter is commercial real estate is key to our economic development, and I think government should look at supporting the development of commercial real estate in this country for obvious reasons that I've actually addressed earlier in this show. But also the professionals should also understand that it is important that we work to create structures and also advise government in terms of policies that are required. Let's take a break and I'll be back. Please don't go away. Welcome back and thank you for being part of this week's edition of Victor Alonge on Real Estate. I remain your anchor, Victor Alonge. Please don't forget to visit our social media platforms, and until I come your way with a brand new edition, and I want to promise you that next week's edition will come with a special bang, and I hope you join us then. Until then, please continue to keep safe. Goodbye.